Welcome back. We are on location here at the MSPExpo in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm Mike, your host, live with the MSPAA. Today we have a local MSP, Jairo Avila. Great to have you on the show.
Pleasure.
Okay,
Glad
your company, Internos. Yes. When did you start this business?
We started back October 1st of 2001.
Woof. Heavy times, October 2001.
Yeah, it was right after 9/11.
What motivated you to take the leap and start a business at what everyone can acknowledge is a pretty intense moment for the country?
I was very fortunate at the time. I started with my high school friend. We were in high school together, met our sophomore year. In 2001, we decided we were doing consulting, and we decided, hey, let's go into business together. And we made the venture and we made the jump. We had obviously planned it prior, and then 9/11 hits. And it's one of those things where we haven't looked back. And it's been this October will be a 25-year journey.
When you were laying the first bricks of this road, the first year, what was going on? Who were you serving? What was it like in the first year for you?
We started to serve. I mean, I would say that we were one of those two-man shops, bootstrap, taking on anything and everything that came our way. But as time teaches you, you gotta hunker down, you gotta niche in, you gotta find what's your best way. And fortunately, look, they say most businesses fail or very quickly. And it's a testament to being here 25 years.
You're still in the game.
Still in the game.
The world has changed quite a lot in the last quarter century.
Yes.
Jeez, that you've been doing this. So that's an easy thing to answer. But the harder thing is, what has stayed the same in the last 25 years in your business?
In our business, the same is, and in the industry, the same. Nothing has changed while everything changes. And I know it's paradoxical in sort of a sense, but the vendors, the technologies are continuing to evolve. We've seen I read recently, 4 different transitions. Right now we have AI at the front door knocking. But all we have to do is to continue to maintain the sound business practices, do your marketing, the reoccurring themes, watch your finances, make sure to run profitable businesses, niche in and be able to deliver value, communicate with your clients. And those are the things that will test the time,
What's going on in the business community different between 2001 and 2026 in Miami?
I mean, I think from a business community, I guess it would depend on what circles you're in, what areas. We deal or handle a lot of professional services, a lot of legal, accounting, and things of that nature. So obviously technology's faster, things are faster, you don't roll trucks as often. Post-COVID, I think the impact has been great in the change of the way that a lot of things happen virtually. I mean, I was talking to attorneys and legal people all the time, but last week alone, who's going to court now? It's all Zoom. So everybody's a lot more acclimated to the technology, to remote communications, to the virtualness of things. And they don't normally they see you. Where before it was like, I need someone in front of me and I need to be able to touch them. And that's completely different today over 25 years ago.
Cool. Miami's a central hub, a connection point between North America and Latin America, yes, and the Caribbean and South America.
Yes.
Has the post-COVID opening with like working from home and digital work changed how your professional service clients are like accessing global talent or nearshore talent? Is that you see a trend like that?
Well, I don't know if COVID has had an impact directly or not. I can't say that, but I could definitely see that there is a lot more nearshoring happening across all aspects. Whether I see it within accounting, whether I see it maybe not so much on the legal side, but definitely within services and different aspects of like whether marketing or looking for different agents, and not just actually, and for us here in South Florida, not just going across the globe, but because of the community, the culturalness, the diversity, South and Central America have become very huge hotspots for talent.
Yeah. So you're seeing that they're seeing an uptake in accessing the nearshore talent, and your clients are doing it. They're liking it. It's helping them grow their business.
Yes. Yes, you see aspects of it when you talk to business owners and strategists. That definitely it is a piece of the pie.
Yeah.
It is definitely an aspect that's being used.
Now, your position as their business operation trusted advisor, how are you helping to facilitate that?
Well, I guess the best way always, regardless of where a remote hybrid worker is, you take on the same approach that you're safeguarding their data, you're making sure policy and processes are in place, and you're making sure that technology and the productivity of things are happening the way they're supposed to happen. Um, that's really the key, whether it's infrastructure, applications, or whatever it may be.
I think about this fondly because I'm sure I can learn a ton from you. You've been in business for 25 years. I've been in business for 10 years. What's the most expensive lesson that you've learned in the last quarter century?
The most expensive lesson. Oh, I don't know that I could say specifically in the sense of from and give it a monetized number. What I would say is this, and I say this all the time. I tell people, look, I'm a business technologist. I've been at this for 25 years. And the reality is I know more from my bumps and bruises than from my wins. And ultimately, that's what I think a great adage to why we're still here and continuing to be strong with a great team and trying to provide the best services that we can every day, day in and out.
What would be the advice you'd give to yourself 25 years younger?
Oh, that's easy. That's easy. It's go come into your own and get out of your head. Don't let the head trash. Just get out of your head and just go for it. Because ultimately, fear it just stops the blessings, man. And today I can operate on at that level, and I'm very grateful for it.
You're saying that because you were afraid of starting the business, or throughout the business you're
At,
struggling with self doubt and fear.
yeah, yeah. It wasn't about starting. It was more about throughout times overthinking, concern or worried. Is this enough? Do I know it? Do I understand it?
Give us a specific example, one that stands out to you.
Listen, the way I look at it today is that I know that I must not. I don't need to know the answer to be part of the conversation. What I do know is that I need to understand the problem, connect with the person across from me, and help them navigate forward and take it next step, next step, next step, and move the ball forward. And small wins can equate to huge successes.
Okay. You've survived as a business owner. You survived the market crashes of 9/11, global financial crisis, and COVID.
Correct.
What has been a financial best practice that has helped you weather these intense storms and stay
Well,
in business?
that I would have to give credit to my other half and business partner, Ronnie Delgado. He's been our operational and finance, wearing those finance hats. I try to spend money. He he's not a break because he doesn't stop it, but he's definitely one of the reasons why we've been able to persevere and be where we are today. And I'm very thankful for that.
Fantastic. What's the next 25 years look like for you?
Oh, well, listen,
You're going to stay in this for 50 years?
you know what? I turned 50 this year, and I have a 3-year-old daughter and a son about to be born here next month, March.
Oh my gosh, congratulations.
So thank you. So the way I look at it is,
You're
they're
very
gonna keep
calm,
me.
man.
They're gonna keep me young. I'm gonna maintain this, and as long as I can continue to provide value, grow my team, support those around me, my family included, um, I don't see a reason to stop doing something if I'm enjoying it every day, and it keeps me moving, thinking forward.
This is a marathon for you.
Yes.
How do you keep yourself not just physically energized, but how do you keep your mind on the ball? This is a quarter century marathon you've been on. How do
Correct.
you do you
Well,
allow yourself to get distracted? Is that a healthy thing? And then recenter?
I am probably, and this is where it really gets good, is I'm probably at the most balanced place in my life today, now in this very moment. Uh, my partner Ronnie helped me in a lot of ways in the past when I wasn't my best. Today, he gets the fruit of the fact that he endured me for so long. And the reality is that it just keeps going. It keeps happening, and I'm taking every day at a time, being present minded with goals and direction. And you have to be surrounded with the right people. You have to be surrounded with the right people, and that all makes all the difference.
When you're looking for such a monumental partner like this, like when you two started, were you thinking on this same time horizon? Were you both thinking, okay, we'll start a business, see how it goes, or were you thinking we're going to start a 25-year marathon together?
Listen, the one I don't think that was an idea or a thought to begin. The one thing that I've been very reflective on recently, and in one word I can define it, is that the one thing that has never ever faltered or been an issue between him and I is trust. That has been at the most fundamental level, and that's one of the reasons why I believe and I feel that it is clearly like done, like why we're here, why we're able to do what we're doing. Uh, and we'll see what the next 25 years takes us, and to what level,
That's not in a piggy bank that you got to put deposits into, though. Like, if you were to give your if you were to talk to you and Ronnie 25 years ago, what would you say as the tactic to make sure that you keep building the trust together? It doesn't just happen coincidentally.
Yeah, that is a tough question because I don't know that I could tell me anything different because I don't know how it would make the trust that we've had for each other any better or any more. I think I may have affect something in a way where maybe it's best not to mess with the past, to not alter the future, the current present moment.
Well, you consider yourself super lucky that you married your high school sweetheart and it's lasted for 25 years.
Yes, platonically as a business partner, absolutely. Yes.
Exactly. Fantastic. Okay, where can people find out more about you?
On LinkedIn, on Facebook, Jaido Avila. You can also visit our website at gointernals.com. And we're here trying to help and as a business technologist, push businesses, potential prospects, and everybody forward, especially in this new age of AI.
Fantastic. Jairo, great to meet you. Good luck next month.
Pleasure.
Congratulations on the expectation of your new son.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thanks for joining us. We're here live on location at the MSPExpo in sunny Fort Lauderdale. Catch you soon.